So it's been a while since I made a Destiny 2 video, and whilst I wasn't really having issues coming up with any ideas for said videos, I was always caught up on wondering why I should even bother. So if it's not abundantly clear, I only really do this as a hobby. I pretty much only make videos, shorts and stream as a bit of fun, and also it's a nice thing to look back on in several years to basically see what kind of stupid things I used to get up to. But on to the title of the video, I haven't felt like playing, watching or even reading anything to do with Destiny 2 ever since they did the Ash and Iron livestream. And before that, I was only really looking at build ideas for my fire team, so when we would attempt the 5 feet Desert Perpetual challenge, we would actually have some ideas to run with. Sure, I see some videos as I trawl through YouTube every now and again, so I get glimpses of what's going on, but it's always met with the same thought of, yep, that sounds like Bungie. Things like the Bungie dev that was called out for what happened with Charlie Kirk, the ever-dwindling player count, the abysmal new play mode that's literally a copy and paste of overthrows, the Iron Banner armor ornament scandal, how the Ash and Iron patch broke grenade and melee regeneration, or how they've butchered dungeons into bite-sized encounters and branded it as new content, or whatever else I'm not aware of at this moment, but honestly, I just don't care. The bottom line of this is that Bungie has somehow managed to take a game that I would happily drop on every Tuesday and Thursday for either random activities or raid nights and turned it into a game that I would happily switch off for almost anything else. Because now I don't see a point in logging in on Tuesday for a minuscule gain after 2 or 3 hours, I don't see a point in completing the raid seal and getting tier 5 raid weapons, and I don't see a point in doing the hardest content solo for a game that may not be around for much longer. I'm not saying everything should be handed to anybody that plays the game, but the emphasis on challenging content and grinding is complete overkill. Destiny 2 was a game where I could just switch my brain off after whatever kind of day I was having, and just enjoy tearing through hordes of enemies with whatever weapons and abilities I wanted. Then if I was going to do raid night or something that required me to be a bit more than a cabbage, then I could try and actually get it done. After all, this was Destiny 2, where I was a walking super soldier that had slain the Witness, Crota, Oryx, Atheon, Rourke, Nezeract, Riven, Tanyx, the Sanctified Mind, and over a million other fodder in between. Not Destiny Souls, where Ralph from Accounting can kill me in 2 punches unless I have a cracked build that's giving me 3 buffs and health regen. And that's pretty much why I'm not interested in Destiny anymore. If I want to play a game that's going to challenge me, I have a plethora of Souls-likes to choose from. If I want to play a shooter that requires me to constantly be on my toes, I have Borderlands 4, The Division 2, or Helldivers 2. But if I wanted a game to just unwind with that isn't some idle game with minimal input, I have nothing, because Destiny 2 is no longer a game for casual play, and it is too far gone to be fixed.